I always like to get a fresh sim. I'm in a bad habit of that, but oh well. Let's go over to the...
Especially here with the betas, that's a really good idea to have.
Yeah, I really like to. Freshy fresh. All right, we'll do clear. The airport that he has chosen is 3 Whiskey 2. Three Whiskey 2's on an island. You kidding me? Put in the bay? Wow. Cool. Okay, we're staying with the Mooney, but we're going to change the livery. We'll go with your AFM livery. 3 Whiskey 2. There's no ramp start, so we might as well start on the runway here. In the real world, this is a very challenging airport to land. There is a NOTAM, no student pilots. Wow. Okay, so if I come up here and I go, we're going to fly from 3 Whiskey 2 over to, heck, we might as well go over to Detroit. Okay, because, you know, I'm all about the Bravo. And then we come here to flight plan and we go pack. And let's pack everything. No student pilots allowed. Good thing I'm in the sim. Is that put in the bay? Yeah, do the Russians own that place or something? You know of guys any place to get payware stuff using Bitcoin? I don't. What is the Bitcoin price nowadays? Back in the day I was tempted to mine Bitcoins, but I think that it was kind of like the people who sold gold mining equipment back in, you know, the days of the gold rush in California in the 1800s. The guys who sold the mining equipment, I think, made more than the gold miners. So the guys that were selling the Bitcoin mining equipment made a lot of money. But then the price went crazy over the last couple of years. You'll be heading to Detroit next month. I cannot wait to do some real world flying. Yeah, nice. 172 with G1000. Yeah, nice. All right. This is Key West to Ohioans. Over 6,000 per Bitcoin. No, it can't be that high. It's a big party spot for boaters during the summer. Oh, okay. Put in bay. Never heard of it before. You'd be a millionaire if you would have Bitcoined years ago. I think, well, here's the problem, Stork Man, is if I would have, I was thinking about getting into it hardcore a few years back, right? I was going to set up server farms, and, you know, it's going to cost me electricity, etc. But here's the problem, is that I would have never got to $1 million. I would have said, oh my gosh, I've made $12,000 in Bitcoin. I'm selling. I'm getting out. It's the guys that can sit there and just let it just ride and don't care about, they don't, you know, 12 grand's not a lot to them. They just let it go, and now they're multimillionaires. That's the problem is you get, I just made $12,000 in 6 days, you know, I'm cashing out, you know, because you can't weather the Bitcoin, the Bitcoin storm. All right, back into the sim. I'm sure Coop will accept 1 Bitcoin for this plane. Yes. There's ways to go about it, right? You still there, Coop?
Oh, yeah, I'd definitely take that. What is that, 6,000? Yeah.
Yeah. You make $550 a day mining. Pfft, you got to have a big farm. It's hard to find one now. It's hard to get a coin. If you're doing the group mining thing, I guess, is one thing. This is kind of a cool airport. All right, so we've got our cones down on the runway. I got Mr. X Trees HD running. Let's go to aircraft. Remove all. Okay, so you do have squawk codes in the setting panel, so that's cool.
Yes, that will be there, and we also have a persistent system. So what switches it's most of the switches have it right now. We have plans to get it so all the levers and all that get it too, and some of the external objects and all that. Right now, it saves your configuration whenever you make a change. So when
Okay.
you reload into the sim, all the switches will be on like you left them, and all
Okay.
that. So there's a persistent system also in place.
Okay. Oh my gosh, a Bitcoin is $7,324 per Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. When I was looking at this, it was like 2014. Wow. How liquidable is it though? That's what I want to know. That's interesting. That's crazy. Okay. Let's come down here and oh, it appears the plane's already on.
Yeah, the switches are going to be where you left them from.
Oh, okay, that's what you probably said, and I just missed it. Okay.
Yeah, that's the big. Yeah, we've done it in such a way so that it has essentially no performance impact at all when you're running it. So it's not like it's saving every frame or anything like that. It's when the commands toggle, it'll update. It's in the background, so it has no performance impact. Performance was really a big thing when we made this plane because we wanted it to be it should run well for people. Everything in here is custom. There's no Lua is touching this plane at all. It's all through the X-Plane SDK. There are some limitations with that, but in the whole entire scheme of things, I think this is the best way to do it. So then with future airplanes, especially, we already have an infrastructure in place that's based off of really good performance. So when we start adding way more to it, it's still going to have good performance as long as we keep that working like that. But we can build off of this without having to redo everything.
Makes sense. All right, I'm going to do alternator, radio master. You don't need Bitcoins when you have snacks. That's right. All right, let's do elevator trim. What's really interesting is my... Okay, no, I was misreading that. Yeah, everything looks good there with regard to flaps. All right, let's turn on landing lights, strobes.
Severo 1848. Yes, when 11.10 goes stable and this plane goes stable, we will be publishing Ovation 3 update to this. That'll be included. So there will be an Ovation 3 update, which will have there'll be a few engine changes. The prop in the Ovation 3 can go up to 2,700 RPM, versus this is 25. There are a few other little tweaks. The biggest, and then there's of course the G1000 integrated in. So we're going to integrate that on in. It's going to require quite a bit of work on our end because the whole entire electrical system will have to be reconfigured because different stuff is in there. It'll also need new panel 3D objects and all that, of course. So that won't be coming immediately because if we're doing it, we're going to do it right. But it's coming. Yes, it's in our list of plans in the short term.
Oh, I got some ortho. I got to fix over there. Oh yeah, it looks good in some areas, but you can see that the Great Lakes over that way are not happy. But the ortho looks not too bad here, Adam. Definitely want to stay away from that stuff over there. I got to redo my tiles. It's kind of a cool field. I wouldn't mind living on this island as long as they have good internet. Okay. You can go short field island hopping. Nice. Any chance the GSA sweatshirt's going on sale before next month? I need a new hoodie. No, I think the gear bubble prices are pretty set. It's right now it's a pretty low margin, I think. So the Global Sim Alliance, the premium tees, $16.50. That's pretty cheap. The hoodie $26.50. Oh, thanks, babe. The hoodie for $26.50. That's a good price. I actually have that hoodie, and I have it. I'll probably put that on today for fun. Yay! Looks like they've sold 84 of these bad boys. It looks like it's only available until the 9th. That's weird. I wonder if that keeps extending, or if that's actually the end of it. 5. But yeah. Yeah, I'll put a link in here. Okay, I think we're ready for takeoff. Full prop. We'll test the autopilot this time. There we go. I just got hand delivered some French toast. Do you think it's pretty proper to keep like nose down pressure for a little while? Because it seems like
yeah, that you can do that. It wants to fly. And yeah, letting it not take off too early is a good thing. Unless of course you're doing a short field, then you should be getting into the ground effect early. But here, yeah, just keep the nose down, keep the nose gear. You can get the nose gear off a little bit, just don't get it rotating until you're into the white arc.
All right, I gotta do one pattern in this fine, cool looking airport, even though some of my my ortho photo needs to be tweaked here. Ah, that vertical speed was a little too high, Mav. Yep, I gotta redo my tiles. We're island hopping in Ohio. Who would have thought we could island hop in Ohio? This is Ohio, no right? Idea. I know. Yeah, that could be like a trivia question. I'm gonna go hang out on the beach for the weekend in Ohio. Put it flaps in a little bit early there. It was near the white arc. This is a cool little island up here as well. Still have great glacial lakes. I have a fixed. Yeah, I fixed the ones near Chicago, Justin. But obviously I didn't get all the way over to near Ohio. And I should have, but I know you've been trying to help me with that for a long time. I appreciate it. Okay, let's more gear, or sorry, flaps and gear coming down. Normally I think you'd put your gear down a little bit sooner than that, but nice little airport, Adam. Thank you. Trim it up. Fly it onto the runway. That wasn't too bad. All right, full throttle. Flaps up.
Yeah, you got that. That landing was a nice one.
That one felt a little better. A little practice. Gear coming up.
Yeah, these planes definitely have a characteristic in real life that is a bit squirrely on the for landing and takeoff. But if you get it once, it's a different procedure. But once you get it, it's very replicable. And Aerosum Gaming, he was able to get that in here, which is really cool. I was not expecting it to be as dead on as it is.
Nice. Knows what he's doing. All right, so I'm going to test this autopilot. So we're going to sync up our heading bug, and we're going to go into heading mode. And I need to back off my vertical speed. This thing really can climb.
Yeah, it really can. It's I don't know how much weight you put into the plane right now, but it has a big IO 550 up front, so it's a bit powerful.
We'll climb out at 900 feet per minute.
That knob that you're spinning, that's the altitude selector knob. The up and down buttons are what controls the vertical speed. So right now you're going to have it go to 900 feet.
Yeah. It's... I want that elevator trim on. Oh yeah, there we go. It's already on. Alright, vertical speed. It seems like it's taken its sweet time getting to...
Click the down button.
I see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Even though it said VS. Okay, yep. So
when you activate the VS, the actual logic that it's following is that it's completely... it holds your current vertical speed and then it goes to a set vertical speed. Looks like you probably had some control input, so your autopilot also disengaged.
Yeah, I did. I hit the button.
Oh well, that.
Unless I hit the button and then it also disengaged because I was cycling through the different modes. Okay, so vertical speed. So there's 900. Okay, I'm gonna change my heading. Yeah, this will be really, really wonderful to get going with the SciTech panels for sure.
Yeah, our data refs aren't too far out there, so as long as you can have it trigger, you can have the config files, as long as it can just, with the button, send a command, yeah, we can get it all working.
Oh. Subscribe.
Cinderella story out of nowhere.
Tylenol with wings.
We gotta subscribe.
Thanks for the subscribe. Thanks for the 6 months. 6 months. Cinderella story out of nowhere? What are you referring to?
We gotta subscribe.
All right, gentlemen. I think we're gonna land in. We're gonna land here in a bit in Detroit, and then we're gonna give away a Mooney. Let's do it. So I'm gonna rotate the dial here. We'll do a little. Sorry about the ortho issue here. We'll pretend that it's just desert. That's Dune Buggy Land out there. Actually, we'll do this so we can do it from that side. There we go. The PBR looks great, Coop.
Thank you. Yeah, right now it's, I think, a little too shiny. That's going to be tuned down. It's different with different settings, so it's hard to get it right, so it looks really good with everyone. So it's a balancing act for sure.
She's doing a little bit of oscillating here. I'm going to bring back my...
Yeah, when you're up near the yellow arc, it can the autopilot tends to get a little bit
squirrel
off its rocker.
All right, let's go direct Detroit. Change the CDI to GPS, and then change the nav for navigation. Okay. There we go. Making the turn, making the turn. Nice. Going to Detroit, hang out with Kid Rock. Who wants this plane? Who wants to win this plane? And no, I won't be giving away my French toast on stream today. Actually, I don't want to go direct Detroit. I changed my mind. I don't want to go over that stuff. So we'll slide up alongside it for a moment here. We'll go back into heading mode. Oh, we got some people who want it. Good, good, good. It'll be a raffle. What do you guys think oh, we got a subscribe.
$10. How is the Twitch baby doing?
Twitch.
Hello, John and chat. Happy weekend. Smiley face. Chili shades. John
We
Flows.
got a subscribe.
Chili Willies, thanks for the 10 months. I appreciate the support, Chili. The baby's doing well. It's being bottle fed every hour.
We got a subscribe.
Click on Chili Willies. Give the man a follow. I don't know. How many days off have you taken in the last 418 days from streaming there? You Twitch machine, you. All right, I'm going to back off the throttle here a little bit here. That would be 0. So he has streamed 418 days in a row. That says something right there. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I admire your stamina. Especially when you were out of town. That's... It might not, St. Wolfric, it might not. Ham I am 73, hello. Toledo's not too far if you want to get to a big airport. No, we'll go to Detroit. I could have gone to Cleveland, but we'll go to Detroit. It's fine. I'm just going to fly. Actually, we'll fly over Toledo. That's a good call. So we'll go up here and we'll go direct to. And any sort of thoughts on VR, Coop?
Yes, right now the click spots are based off of the latest standard, so they should be VR compatible. When X-Plane goes stable with their VR update, I'm going to be probably getting a VR headset, and then I'll be getting it, so it's going to be fully compatible if we can get it there.
Nice, nice, nice. Attitude, Zimco, radio check, 5x5. Set of steak knives. Yeah, there you go, Stratman. Yeah. You're excited to win a custom skin for your new plane? Exactly. Yeah.
Tylenol with wings. Yeah, this plane can get up to around 180 knots airspeed. So, and you can take this up to like 14,000 feet. So you can get a ground speed in the mid 200s, which is fast for a piston piston plane. It's fully piston. There's not even a turbocharger in this.
How far away from Toledo are we? 36 miles to Toledo. All right, so what's so I want to stay in the green for the RPMs. My manifold pressure right now is 13.2. Oh, I need to switch fuel tank, so I do that down here, don't I? Let's do that.
Yes, it's down between the seats to switch those fuel tanks. And you can also, there's a thing, so if you don't want to have to manually switch your fuel tanks all the time, there is an automatic switcher in the settings menu.
Oh,
You can have it. So it'll just automatically switch it when there's a few gallon difference between the tanks.
So settings, so auto switch fuel tanks. Oh, nice. Nice option.
And that setting will save. That setting will even, when you update the plane, you won't have to reactivate the plane, and that includes, it'll also save all your settings, because you can just go in and overwrite the files. On Windows. Mac will be a little bit different, which is sad, but that's the way their file system works there. But when you overwrite the files, your license key stays the same, so you're all there. All the settings will stay there.
Okay.
So you will not. There's nothing you'll have to do except just reload the plane when you get an update, which I think is the way for an update. That update should be.
Yeah, I like that idea.
So as long as you keep that license key there, you will never have to look at your license key again unless you reinstall to another computer or something like that.
The ortho photo out here looks pretty good. What's the cruise speed? Tylenol asks.
Yeah, it goes up to the 180, 185. So that's airspeed. So when you get up into you can get up into the 12, 13, 14,000 feet. When you're cruising out there, it can get up to the ground speed in the low/mid 200s. This thing is not your average Cessna.
Looks like my ground speed right now is a little low. Wonder how I can get a little bit more.
What's your ground speed you're reading?
108.
What's your airspeed?
110 or 108 actually. It's pretty close. So I'm going to bring up the throttles here. I was back a little bit. I was back a lot.
Yeah, right now you're in like a descent configuration because this plane has speed brakes. So in order to prevent the engine from shock cooling, typically you don't pull the throttle back that far when you descend. You just pull it back to around 13 manifold, and then you can put out the speed brakes and you'll descend.
Where's the speed? Where are the speed brakes?
It's actually not axis controlled. It's button controlled. The easiest way to do it is there's a button on the yoke, or you can just use the 4 key.
Okay, 4 key. But the 4 is a view for me, so the 4 key up top.
Yeah, just the normal 4, not the
speed brake right there.
Or you can use it as the button, underneath the red autopilot disconnect.
All right, perfect. All right, I didn't even realize we were going so slow, so I'm glad we were talking about that because now I'm up to almost 180 knots now. And I guess the only thing we need to watch here is CHTs.
Yeah, right now you're running a little rich on the mixture, so you can lean the mixture out quite a bit.
What's the blue range on the EGT?
That is the ideal range to be.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're approaching 190 knots. Ah, woo! We were going so slow forever. I didn't realize it was my bad that I didn't realize I had the throttle back a little bit. I should have been a little more aware. All right, you guys want to? Do you want the giveaway to be in Toledo or Detroit? That's my question. Now I'm just kind of curious. Just from this always gets to me. I have to go look on FS Economy, and I go to airports, and I go So what was it? The Bravo was the one that was closest to it.
Yeah, the Bravo has a similar load capacity of the 3 passengers, and a similar. It has pretty much the same size fuel tanks and fuel burn.
Please tell me there's one within 250 miles of Salt Lake City. There is. There's one in Eagle. There's one in Ely. So now the question is how much are these bad boys? There's 5 for sale, and the cheapest is $283,000 for a Mooney M20 Bravo. Okay. My ground speed now is 183. Yeah, it's 183 right now. I'm almost in the yellow arc, so I gotta be careful. I could go a little bit. Yeah. Now I'm out of the blue on the EGT, so I'll bring that. Oop. It's gonna be a long ferry flight, yeah. Let's test something here. So let's go to proc, and let's select an approach, and we'll do the one of these maybe. Have you done an LPV approach in this coupe?
I have. It was a while ago. It was in one of the early flight models. It should work.
Okay. I'm just looking here at Toledo to see if it's an LPV approach for the RNAV GPS 7. Let's take a look. Yep. LPV, baby. So we'll activate that. And we'll do... yeah, sure. Let's see. I'm going to choose our initial approach fix here momentarily. Procedure, approach, GPS, runway 7. We'll do it from McClure. And we'll activate. Yep, there we go. From McClure, and we want to be down at 2200. Alright, so if I come down here, I want to rotate the altitude knob to 2200, and then I can arm it. Well, I'll do vertical speed first. We'll go down at 600 feet per minute, and I'll arm 2200 feet. Bring back my throttles a bit here. And we're going to do the RNAV GPS runway 7 approach, trying to get some LPV going on. It's going to be a long ferry flight. Wasn't that Mooney in Canada? Let's see, where was it? Yeah, it's in Saskatchewan. That's not too bad. That's just north of Idaho. I don't know if that's a good price for forward or not. You have an older 231. What's a 231? 60K. I need to slow down. We're getting a little unstable here. Okay, 2600. All right, when I land in Toledo, we'll do the giveaway. The only thing I ask is that you actually own X-Plane. Please don't enter the drawing if you don't own X-Plane, unless it'll bridge the gap to bring you over to X-Plane. Attitude Simcoe and M20K 231. Okay. I haven't seen that plane. Can you get that in X-Plane? Here's an MK 231. Ah, that looks pretty nice. There's one in Italy. Oh, wow. Yeah. Probably, well, I don't think that has similar fuel burn, though, I don't think. Chuckle Hut, no, this is not the M20K31. This is the M20R Ovation II, I believe. Right? Yeah, just a brand new plane, the M20R Ovation II by AFM, Advanced Flight Modeling Simulation, which is here with us live in the chat. And this is the plane we're flying right now. It's in early access. And I'll put a link there. Is the giveaway on Discord? No, it'll be just a raffle ticket here. I'm trying to figure out the maximum number of tickets that you can buy. I might go 300 or 400, maybe 500. I don't know. Thinking about it. Toledo is off that way somewhere. It's M2. Let's see, M20R. Sorry, Chuckle. M20R Ovation. All right, we're gonna go direct to ATV. Yeah, we'll go direct to ATV. Boom. Well, how many snacks do you have, Epic Nobody? Thank you, Chuckle. Appreciate it. It's kind of interesting. It's not doing what I wanted it to do. Let's go in direct Solvi, maybe. Gable CZ, how you doing? One of your favorite planes is the Mooney Acclaim Type S. I have a tough time deciding if I had. Yeah, between that and the 22. If I could get a plane right now, I would probably. This may sound nuts, but I'd probably get like a 182 decked out with a G1000. Al, I know I didn't see how close it was. The fantasy. I've just not been doing well with the fantasy football. Kind of not happy about that. There you go. Although, if you really want to get particular, Chuckle, you could change the number 2 to just 2 eyes. Hey, Ben McGrath, how you doing? The stock G1000 is great. Hope one day I can fly the Kodiak and Chieftain. I really want that Laminar G1000 to make it into both the 182, but also the TBM. The TBM and also the PC-12. You got 32.4 points Thursday night with 2 players. Ooh, ouch. I gotta look at the scores. $83 to $83. Oh my goodness. 0.44? 0.44? Who was your best player on the bench, Al? The Acclaim Type S claims to be the fastest single-engine production piston in the world. Really? I'm surprised that like a Panthera is not faster. Fanaret 2002. Haven't been here for months. Now we have like 100 people. How many are in here? About 112? It's a good crew. Good crew for a Saturday morning. Afternoon for some of you. Dana said that they will, from now only use pure X-Plane feature since the effort is too high to develop something on its own. Oh, okay. So, oh, that's good news in my opinion. Marcus MMC. Let's give a shout out to Mr. Marcus. There's Mr. Marcus. Is the shout out working? It's not. All right, click on his name. Give the man a follow. He streams the Pallet Edge scope. My only complaint is that he doesn't fly with me very often or control me very often. We need to change our schedules, Marcus. It's good to see you. All right, let's see if it makes a turn here. I think it will. I'm going to slow down just a little bit here. You'll work on that this fall. Good, good. The other thing, we need to come up with a new slogan for your stream title. Something you gotta vary that stream title every day with like a quip. Like, thanks for killing my passion. Hey, it's doing a procedure turn, I think. Is it doing a procedure turn or is it doing a hold? Oh. It's doing a PT, I think.
Yeah, right now it looks like it's doing a hold.
I wonder if it's going to resume to Solvi after the hold. I've activated the approach. I don't know if it'll keep... Let's see if it stays in the hold. Do you think it will, Coop?
I believe it will until you manually take it out of the hold.
Okay.
I think.
It says hold parallel, so yeah, it's probably going to stay in the hold. Oh yeah, your internet problem. Yeah. It was good there for a week or two, wasn't it? Killer of passion. Yeah. But anyway, you guys check out Marcus. He's the prettiest Girl Scout I know. That will make sense one day for all of you if you haven't already been in the know. Okay, so here's the turn. You had a solid month of good performance. We'll get it figured out. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Edward. He is a good-looking man. I have broken bread with him on more than one occasion, and I miss him dearly. Utah misses him. He doesn't miss Utah, but Utah misses him. So, Marcus, this is a brand new plane. We're debuting it on live stream here. This is the Mooney. It's the M20R Ovation II by AFM, and Coop 1019 here in the chat is helping us out with the plane today. All right, so we're on. All right, so I think we'll go. I think I'll go right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Beer aficionado, yeah. Don't forget hockey player. that's recently been promoted, from what I hear. You tune into a Marcus stream, you're going to hear some amazing air traffic control. You're also going to hear air traffic hockey stories. Like on occasion, I'll talk about golf. He'll talk about hockey. All right, making the turn here at Vi. At Solvi, we want to be. I'll show you guys on the ForeFlight. So at Solvi, we want to be at 2200, and this is a LPV capable approach, as it says here at the bottom. So Solvi, and we're just here at the @V waypoint, and then we're already at 2200 for the intercept altitude at Solvi. So what we can do now, well, I'll wait a few minutes, but what we can do is we can go into approach mode here momentarily. Hockey is awesome. Me and Marcus have good conversation. Yeah, I think here in Utah, I haven't been. I have not been. I don't know. I guess is it our childhoods, or what is it? I don't even know. Fly and Bry, welcome. Thank you. New here, but have watched the recorded streams on YouTube. Wanted to say great job. Hey, Fly and Bry, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to the live stream, and thank you for watching my YouTube videos. I'm having fun with everything, and the reason I'm having fun is because of all of you, really. Life is better shared, and so you guys enhance my flight simulation, so thank you all. Following the GNSL manual from LR, you have to press OBS on the GNS to leave the hold. Ah, okay, so right there I'd press. Alright, I'm going to go into approach mode. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to hit approach mode. APR, and hopefully, let's bring our speed down a little bit. I can see the runway up there, yeah. So we'll come down to like a good speed here. I haven't been introduced to, yeah, I've been to a couple of the minor league hockey games. I just haven't been to a professional one. But he's an Avs. What's an Avs? Oh, is it Avalanche? And you're a Red Wings fan? I actually think this may sound weird, but there's a notch of flaps. I think my team is going to be, I think it's also going to have to be the Avalanche, but I kind of like those maple leaves. So right, John Fly Marcus says, life is better shared. I'm glad I reached out to you when I lived out near you. Such a lucky time. I miss you and your family too. Yeah, see, Marcus, I stumbled across that piece of paper that I took with me when we met at the bar for a brew, and all those questions that I had about pilotage, and you were so patient with me, and yeah, you reached out to me on the forums because you're like, hey, hello neighbor. But yeah, come on now, you're not a Maple Leafs fan, Dano? I don't know, I kind of like those Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah, that night was cool, wasn't it? We had to go in the back area by the pool table and have a serious PE discussion over some brouhaha. And then there's the night when I brought the Kraken over. You like Pittsburgh, Chuckle? Yeah. I really don't watch any of it, so. All right, let's go gear down. Let's go another notch of flaps. I think I'm in an LPV. Yep, LPV. Look at that. That is so cool. So this is a hands-off approach into Toledo. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm gonna try to maintain 80 knots here though. One more notch of flaps. Keep the speed up. Now, what did we tell you about meeting stranger followers at the bar? I know. I lucked out. Marcus is a good cool cat. This LPV is flying it perfectly. I guess I should have drew some weather in. So Coop, good job. This plane's just going perfect.
Well, I'm sure happy about that.
You're quiet. Are you responding to support inquiries or sales inquiries?
Yeah, I'm just looking into the stuff right now. Yeah, the plane's it's doing what it should be, which is good. Yeah,
nice.
the GNSs by Laminar are so good.
Yeah, for sure. Especially in the last, I don't know, 9-10 months, it seems like I think the LPV came in one of the betas, early betas of 11. All right.
Yeah, and it's a cool feature to add.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I can disconnect the autopilot with like a trim change, right? Yeah, or I can just hit AP. Oop, it kind of she bopped up there a little bit. All right, let's put her down. That was my bad on that balloon, but we're gonna land a little bit long. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Set her down. I think I set her down and we didn't even know we set her down. That's always a good sign. Oh, a little bounce on the nose wheel there. I meant to kind of do a long landing because the hangar's up here. That's what you should always say, even if you don't mean to do a long landing. You should just say, hey, I just wanted to land long because my hangar's down yonder. All right, gentlemen, ladies, let's give away this plane.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm going to park up here on the left, and then we're going to set up the raffle, and yeah, and then that way you know whether or not you need to get it for the prize or to go purchase it. So yeah. All right, right up here into the hangar. Cessna rocks, good morning. You floated so much, I thought maybe you forgot your gear. Oh, yeah, I did float. I'm not going to lie there. All right. Stop here. And we'll set up this raffle, and then I'll do our replay. All right, so I'm going to make this a maximum. You can buy, let's see. I'll say you can buy 300, let's see. Yeah, 350 snacks. 350 tickets, I'm sorry. 350 tickets. They each cost one snack for one raffle ticket. Oops. I just hit something here in the cycle dump. Okay. Wrong keyboard. 1 second. Okay, we're giving away this plane. Let me bring up the website here. So this M20R Ovation II. It's pretty cool. You can also purchase it here by going to the store. Get early access. Now the winner is going to get a code from me through Discord. So make sure that you're on my Discord. Type in !Discord and join the Johnfly Discord. and then I'll contact you through Discord, and I'll give you a code to enter in right down here. So here's the plane, here's the tail numbers, custom livery options, and you click on enter promotional and you type in the coupon code. Now when you get that code and you go in here, then you need to put in your email address and then check out. Should be good to go. So will you have the option? A big, huge, wonderful thing would be to give people the option to purchase a coupon code in order to give it away as a gift. Is that a possibility maybe down the road?
I will look into that availability to see how we can do it. We can always, right now, if you message us through our support system, we can get it set up so you can do that. I don't know if we can get that to do that.
Okay, I'm just thinking that.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
The Global Sim Alliance would probably, purchase to give away to people. That way, they have a mechanism for giving away the code directly, and then it just works on the website. So that would be kind of handy.
Yeah, having a gift option, that seems like a good idea. I'll put that on my list of stuff to work on.
All right, so 350 maximum tickets, one each. I'm going to go ahead and click the start. So it says here ticket raffle. And one of my mods, or several of my mods, can you cut and paste those two FlyJohn instructions? So we can repaste those here in just a moment. So again, copy those two instructions, both the ticket raffle comment and also the type !ticket, so we can paste those here in just a few minutes, please. J. Krause, can you still buy the custom tel number after I already purchased it?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can just go on in and just do that. It'll be a separate order, but it'll all appear on your order page through the account management system. Yeah, it'll be no problem.
So, oh, yep, people are starting to get in. Let's watch a replay. That LPV approach was cool. I have full confidence to fly in crappy weather on Pilot Edge and have the LPV get me down safe and sound. Thank you, DMB Bird. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, we got a ton of people getting in on this one. Nice. Ben McGrath's going all in. There you go. All right, so I guess, did I hear that correctly? If someone has already purchased the plane, then this can be the custom livery giveaway, maybe, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We'll make that happen. Everyone can win it. If they don't have the plane, they can get the plane. If they have the plane already, they get a custom livery made by us.
Cool.
J. Krause, yeah, we can get that set up. If you want to give it to someone else, you can.
Thank you, Coop. Appreciate that.
Of course. Thanks for showing off the plane.
I really do like it. I think sometimes, especially if the developer is here live with me, I may be reserved to hold back some critique, but anything that I have found so far, I've actually mentioned to you, and you've made some notes. That was nose high on that landing, so it wasn't. I still need to practice my landings. It was butter, but it was my nose was a little high.
I just missed a tail strike there. But
Yeah.
any comments you have, anyone has, let me know. There's no way to make it better if we don't know what's wrong. That's my thing with it.
Yeah.
We don't take it personally. We just make it better and make it so there's no reason to complain about it.
Okay, so we're going down. Yeah, it was nose high.
Chuckle Hut, Psych Nick, it will be something we will be eventually adding a pilot in from the external videos. To say it as the least, the attempts that I've made at putting in a pilot in there have looked like a Halloween decoration. So eventually we'll get one in there once it actually looks good.
Oh, this is a displaced threshold, isn't it? So the runway view is not all that. Oh, it's actually not too bad of a displaced threshold. Never mind. I don't know why it was. Always seem to be left to center. Maybe that's just because I'm on the left side of the... Alright, last one. Let's see what the tower saw. We'll rewind it just a little bit here. Okay. All right, can we post one more time for the... Can someone paste? Can you paste that again, Bird? The raffle instructions, and then we'll start a timer here in just a moment. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's that worry of prop striking that made me kind of hold off that. But that was I'm getting better. Just getting used to it. All right, we'll start the timer now. So 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to get in on the raffle, and then we're gonna choose a winner. I actually